big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth, I've gone on a lot of adventures in my lifetime, and I don't want to go through every single one of them, but I will say this, that every single theme park, amusement park, movie, TV show, video game, whatever it may be, all of those have different adventures to be part of. Whether it's going on your first roller coaster, whether it's playing your first video game, whether it's playing or watching your favorite movie for the 100th time, or the first time, or the 1000th time, or watching your favorite TV show, whether it's re-watching it to remember what happened in it, or watching a brand new season of it. All of those things play a factor in how I live my life. And everything that I've ever done, whether it's gone on Splash Mountain, or even though Splash Mountain doesn't exist anymore, Space Mountain, and the Millennium Falcon ride, the Avengers, not the Avengers ride, the new Spider-Man ride that they released opened a couple of years ago, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cars, and it's not just those ones. It's, the Harry Potter ride at the Universal Studios here in California, and other rides as well. I'm just listing a few examples. And when I experienced for the first time, a new gamer that I have never heard of before, her videos or his videos or whoever's video, it could be entertaining. It could be fascinating to some, and to others it might be annoying, or I don't want to use the word annoying, but it could be for some individuals, or it could be not as exciting, or whatever you want to use, terminology you want to use, or vernacular you want to use on those specific things. And you guys know I've watched a lot of movies. You guys know I've watched a lot of TV shows. You guys know I've played video games before. You guys know that I watch a lot of YouTube videos. You guys know all of these things about me. But there are some things that you guys don't know about me, and I want to keep those things private. But the things that I do share, it's because I want to tell you about it. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just talking in hot air in this vlog, but I've witnessed video games for the first time. When I first played a video game, it was a long, long time ago. I can't remember exactly what game it was, but when I started playing, other games as well, like not any of the God of War games, or the Resident Evil games, or some other games that I've played in the past, especially as Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, and there are individuals out there who I have not played D&D or played any of the not just the tabletop games, but any of the video games that they've made. I haven't played that yet, but I would like to get into it, because I've heard so many great things about Dungeons and Dragons, the game, the tabletop game. There's that movie that was released last year that had Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez and a bunch of other individuals that you may or may not know about, and they have all kinds of different variations of the tabletop game. And there's just so many things that I could go rattle off about in this vlog, like music. I could go off about movies. I could go off about video games. I could go on and on about basically anything and everything. I'm just glad I'd share with you guys that everyone has their first in life. Whether it's a birthday, whether it's playing their first game, whether it's listening to their first song, whether it's watching their first movie, whether it's watching their first TV show for the first time, or watching their first YouTube video, or maybe even filming and uploading their first YouTube video. Everyone's different. And I've had my fair share of videos on this YouTube channel. We're getting closer and closer to 3,000. videos on this channel. We're getting closer and closer to 2,500 videos upload consecutive daily vlogs. We're getting closer to a bunch of milestones on this channel, and I know now I'm sounding like I'm repeating myself, or or just rambling here and there about all kinds of different topics. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Your first roller coaster, so forth and so on. We have one birthday to wish today, so let's just do that. I want to wish Andrew Gaspari a happy birthday, and that does it for birthdays today. There's one birthday tomorrow, as far as I know. I'd have to go and double check that. And everyone has a love story, their first love story, real true love story, not this, half-assed or faked love story exists out there in the world. For me, she's out there somewhere, and she's in that, that celebrity world, whether it's YouTube, acting, music, TV, wrestling, modeling. I don't know if I said modeling already. Anything in that celebrity world that isn't a porn star, because I will never date a porn star ever in my life. No matter what happens, I will not do that. And she could be like 15 miles away from me, or she could be 15,000 miles away from me. I don't know at this point. And alright, bye-bye.